You see at the end, I was like, is something happening between her and Robert? Like, what was that about?
Oh yeah, we definitely have to get to that because what's happening for real? Like, was that a cue to season 2? Like, y'all still some crazy friends? Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about the season finale of Imperfect Women on Apple TV. Sighs. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. And before we get into this finale of Imperfect Women, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, and be in the comments, okay? Tell me how I was right, okay? That's like but I knew it was this man, and they tried to throw us off with that little Steven, or what's his name, Scott, yeah. I knew it was Howard. And from the beginning, I knew it was Howard. From the beginning. He was just too oddly placed in the show. But anywho, yes, what did you think about how they ended it? Because I hate that they let him be killed. I wanted him to suffer in jail and have to face the consequences day in and day out. I did not like the killing.
Yeah, same. I was like, this is when it becomes anticlimactic. Like, this is when you are displeased with the ending because why is this man dead?
Yeah. Like, they gave us a little bit of something when he had to watch his ex-wife testify.
Yeah.
There was like a little bit of something.
It wasn't enough.
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. I felt like I don't know. I feel like dying after you do something like that, like, no, you deserve to live through your consequences of your behaviors. Like, I don't like the idea of dying because you just get to be released of everything.
Yeah. You know? I mean, I guess people, like, depending on what your religious beliefs are, like, he's, I guess, in hell. But it's like,
he was going to go there anyways. So, therefore.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, we have hell here and then hell there.
Right.
Okay?
Right. He deserves to not be able to walk around on the streets and to be held captive the way he held other people captive. Yeah. Like, straight up. He shouldn't have been killed. Yeah. I don't know why they ended it like that. That's why it's like we need to, that's what I was saying the other episode, like, let's stop portraying these stories where men do not get their consequences. Like, I need them to get their consequences, point blank, period.
Yeah, no, it was an interesting, and they dropped this little episode early. I had texted you on Tuesday. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, and I started to make like, go on social media and tell the people, but I'm like, I don't know, are the people watching or what? Because it seems like on social media, I don't hear as much chatter about it, but maybe that's just my circles of social media. But they dropped that episode Tuesday night instead of Wednesday. Like, I thought it was like, watch the next episode. And I was like, they must think that that I'm behind an episode. And then I pushed play and I'm like, oh, this is episode 8. So yeah, they dropped that thing early.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, after you texted me, I definitely saw it. I was like, okay. I wonder if that was coming early this entire time, and I just, you just never noticed it. But
no, yeah, because
it was late. It wasn't that late, but it was late enough in the night where they were probably
like 9 o'clock or something. Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, I guess we could just. I don't even know where to go. Like,
yeah.
Well, let's just start with the fact that Nancy called. We know why now. Nancy called Scott, and it was for her protection. Yeah. I thought that was an interesting choice for protection. But I guess she felt like she had nowhere else to go and no one else to call because the only circle she has is this circle that she's created post her childhood. And also, Scott felt like it was a way to, I guess, repay her. He said it was the least I could do.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I can't believe, though, they had the same. Was it the same actor play him? The young and old him?
They didn't let him age at all.
I know. I was like, first of all, okay, that man would be old now, so I need them to give him a little bit more of an aging. I mean, she looks young, but she was at least 20 years older, Like, overall, I will say this, like, this episode was good to me. I just did not like the ending. I didn't like him being killed. And I would have also liked to see that cop who was talking tough shit about her doggone press conference. I would have liked to see her come to that scene of that crime when he was trying to kill her, and at least like give me that.
Yeah.
I need the people who should have had their ass whipped have they ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how we not give the viewer this satisfying moment.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out too why the burners never came up. Because when they were like, when Eleanor was like, did you search his phone logs or his computer? I'm like, they had burners. So I don't even know if you would find it on that.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm like, when was this going to come into play? But it's like nobody had any real information.
Yeah. And I wonder where Eleanor's burner is. Like, did Howard take that?
Right. I don't know.
Because I would assume that he would, because he knows that that's the only evidence that would connect him to her. So he has to have taken it or something.
Right.
And so it would probably, I'm about to say be on him, but I guess maybe also destroyed.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm with you though. Definitely wanted to see the detective get her just dues for being wrong and talking about I have all the evidence, and it's like, but you didn't search all the parties. Because I'm like, what made Howard all of a sudden not a person of interest?
And what made Scott a person? Like, oh yeah, I guess they said that the video of the person's dash cam. But at first, they took us along the beginning of that episode, and I kept being like, "What? How? What's the evidence against Scott? What's the evidence? What's the evidence against Scott?" Like, I didn't know what it was because even the dash cam video, they didn't explain it enough in the beginning,
right?
Because I was like, dash cam video of what? Is this Nancy's car? That's what I was assuming the whole time, that it was Nancy's car. But then when we saw the replay, I'm like, oh, okay, it's from the docks or wherever they are underneath this bridge area. And
he also didn't know that there was a dash cam, likely.
Yeah. What I also didn't like though is that they played it like it was this accidental, like he
pushed her and then she just so happened to hit her head hard enough.
Yeah. And it's still bad. It's still horrible because your inclination, if you're a man, how is your inclination to ever put your hand on a woman in any way? You get what I'm saying? So it's already, it's bad. But I dot the I's, cross the T's, make my killer be a horrible, horrible, horrible human being. And so I wanted the malicious intent to be in there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wanted that in there. I wanted the premeditation. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wanted all of that in there. I want an open and closed, slam shut, first degree murder situation. And I feel like they tried to give it crime of passion, sort of, second degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to notch it down, and I wanted it to be up there. So but
also I will say, just like in like real life, right? A lot of times them crime of passion things are kind of what happens.
Yeah,
it's not always that somebody who is physically violent is looking to harm someone to that extent. Yeah. They just have poor regulation, and poor emotional control, poor impulse control. And so it was like you can think, because Nancy didn't think it was possible, right? Like, that's how she was down. That's why she was okay saying you're delusional. That's why she was okay saying, no one would ever believe that we were together, right? And so it highlights how it's like, okay, that this person is a little irrational, or even how when Jenny came to testify, she was like, the first 8 years he was never physical, right? It's like if you don't ever see it get there, you don't necessarily know all the time that it's possible. And so I thought that was like a nice little touch of reality. Like, you don't always, it's not always like, he's slapping you around and, tossing you and dragging you down the floor where you're like, yeah, this man would kill me. Sometimes it'd be them. Oh, you said something and it was just enough of a trigger, and his response to it was like, I blacked out and this is what happened.
Yeah, I could see it definitely being realistic. I still just wanted it to be the most evil man to ever, because he was so evil in so many other ways.
He was still a
But
very evil person. Like,
yeah,
he drugged his daughter. Okay, drugged his daughter, manipulated people.
He didn't even get the situation, because you see at the end that the kids are back with her, and also I was like, is something happening between her and Robert? Like, what was that about?
Oh yeah, we definitely have to get to that, because what's happening for real? Like, was that a cue to season 2? Like, y'all still some crazy friends?
I know. I think she just like fine. And then also, whatever, look. I'm like that, the way she was smiling made me think, like, Mary, did you kill her? And I'm like, no. Howard did it. We already know. Howard admitted. But I was like, she was just like, sometimes, whatever. I don't know how they ended it, but it was some little look back shit, and it was him standing there, and it's like, did you plot this whole thing to get her husband? And it's like, but I already knew.
That would have been crazy. Okay,
that would have been crazy.
But the fact that since we're here already, then we can go back. The fact that she already was fantasizing about being Nancy, being with Robert, there's still something. There's still an infatuation there. And Mary definitely is not off the hook for being crazy. She got a profile on her for doing that. It's very likely. It's very likely. It would be crazy if they came back with a season 2. Was like, no, actually Mary did it, and what we saw was a different version. That would be crazy.
But Howard did kill her, because he shared
took her
that
down
he killed her.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe there is some Mary. Look at us. We just created a whole nother storyline, a whole nother season, right? But I was thinking Mary could have been like, also, because there were times when he was like, you were in this with me. Don't act like you weren't. Like, and it made me think, like, was there something going on? But also, there's no end of the story where there's no end of the story where both of them can win. Both of them can get Nancy and Howard and be together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Except to trap them both in the closet in their, you know what I mean? It's just like, there's no end of the story. So it's not plausible. But anywho, what I was about to say about this little Howard and Nancy situation, why was Nancy down there? You mentioned it just now, and I'm like, I just needed her to understand that this is a crime scene. Like, the crime don't have to happen there before it becomes a crime scene. It's a crime scene. Look at it's the backdrop. It's already there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the last episode, the seed of the bad relationship was planting the seed of a crime. This little seedy place, it's already there. It's just waiting for the players to join the scene. So I don't even understand how she was down there with this man.
Right.
Especially as much as she was scared for her life, bringing Scott on, you know, asking Eleanor to come with her. Like, girl, why you down there?
Right.
Why?
Right. With no lights. No light. In the dark.
And they didn't also bridge the gap between why they started communicating again, because the last we saw is she said no one would even believe it. It is done.
Well, because he started sending the nudes. Oh, he sent
the nudes.
Yes, I've seen you this way, and I can show everybody else. There was something like that in the text message. I didn't see that part.
I thought that was. I think I just was still a question mark in the back of my head. Now that I realize that, like, so he was sending the nudes. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Oh yeah. Okay. Take it back.
Yeah. So she was trying to shut him up. Now, why they went from where their cars were parked down there, I don't know. I would have been like, I'm not walking with you anyway.
I'm not.
We're gonna have this conversation right here.
Right. Because he was all like, I guess he wanted to show her the bridge. Look. Look. It's just, it's a no. It's a no even to that where the cars were parked. You know what I'm saying? You're going to meet me at a
Waffle
restaurant.
House.
Yeah. Okay. Where no one we know is going to go. Okay.
Right.
And I'm going to be in a hoodie and sweatshirt, and I'm going to be unrecognizable. Well, you're not going to meet me out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At least I know the people at Waffle House can fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm like, if something goes down. Pot of grits,
anything.
I know. So, baby, I don't understand how that happened. But also, it's a testament to like when Eleanor was talking about all the secrets that everybody was keeping. It's just a testament to the fact that like you really do have to have somebody that you confide in, and you got to tell people some things because
no matter how embarrassing, no matter the shame
yeah,
attached to it that you're feeling,
yeah,
like all of those things are feelings, but you know, I mean, a lot of people, again, like they don't know their life is on the line, but details matter. And so I'm all about transparency. Oversharing is not a thing to
yeah.
me. Share, share, share,
I
share,
know. I'm
share.
like, it's probably why we both do this podcast. Because I promise you, like, girl,
Yeah.
it didn't even,
I feel like
my friends don't even tell me.
oversharing
I just know. I
is for
know.
people who don't want to listen. Now, I'm not saying go on a first date and dump, you know, I'm not saying that, but the
Yeah.
people that you know, that you're close to, that you talk to, like, I'm not even saying they need to know every single detail of something, but if at the very least, I don't know that you going on a trip, I don't
Oh,
know how many
yeah.
days, I don't know how you
Yeah.
met this person, I don't know what y'all
Yeah.
done already did, I don't know where he lived. Like, I need to know. I need at least 10 facts. I need 10 facts. If you can't give me, if you're not at the point where you can give me 10 facts, let's just walk
Yeah.
away. It's probably not a situation you need to be in.
Right.
So,
Right. I feel like I just have a very low embarrassment bar or
yeah, me
high.
too, child.
Is
It's
it
very
high?
high. Mine is very, very high.
Yeah, it's high. Like, yeah, there's a lot. It takes a lot
Yeah.
to embarrass. I mean, not I guess shame. Maybe shame is the bar I'm talking about. Not necessarily
Yeah.
embarrassment. It's shame. Like it takes a lot. Like there's not a lot that I feel shamed about. Even it's just not. And so I don't. I think that's what allows me to share things as opposed to keeping them if something's bothering me. You know what I'm saying? So because I don't think it's an issue on me. It's just life. It's just human,
Yeah.
So I found that to be interesting, her talking about the secrets. The other thing that came out of that conversation with her and the secrets is that she said she was going to tell Cora, some tea. And this is the thing that I thought Cora was going to tell her something. I have a secret, like, type of thing. And that was how they were going to piece, like she was going to actually have some evidence about maybe the affair or something like that. And that we didn't know that Cora knew about the affair or something like that. And that's why maybe her and her mom had this bad relationship and she was keeping that secret. And then that one secret was going to unlock the thing. And she's like, and he had this, like she had something that's directly tied to Howard or something like that, that's what I wondered when they went down that road, but then they didn't really go.
Yeah, which I mean, that was like it was almost pointless to even have her go up to Robin and say, "I'm telling Cora," because it's like we didn't get to see it. So
yeah, I know that's why I thought it's about to be. Yeah. I'm like, oh, Cora about to give us a clue,
right? Like it was going to add to the storyline or something. Yes. It did
nothing because that's what the detectives needed. They needed to tie that they were actually having an affair, and so I was like, maybe Cora will have that evidence. Maybe Cora will have like, oh, I saw her one day and I filmed her. And then that's why they've been having this little slap her, whatever relationship that was so bad. But,
Yeah, they didn't. But yeah, Eleanor, she also went home. Yeah. I was like, Eleanor, like me, I like to run, baby. I'm running. I'm like, I'm just ready to go away from this problem right now. Bad advice though, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Right.
But the mama, as soon as she walked in the door, I was like, this why she ain't home. This why she don't come home.
Right. And I was like, Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Yes,
she did a fabulous job. Yeah, she was good as because I'm like, as soon as she started talking, I was like, oh, this is the woman I've been picturing this whole time that they've been talking.
Literally, like, perfect mother.
Yeah, she's exactly embodying the person that they were describing. And I'm like, oh, that's a testament to her acting skills because on Abbott Elementary, she absolutely seems like that old teacher. In a school, and you're like, yes, Miss, this is I don't know her name on Abbott Elementary, but
yeah, me either.
I'm like, love me some Cheryl Lee Ralph. So I was like, I was glad to see that. And then I also think they kind of look alike. They look like they could be mother and daughter. Yeah, it was a
good pairing for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
yeah, that was interesting, and it was nice that her mom was like, if you love these people, go ahead and figure it out. and get it done. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, love, child, they got so many secrets and lies and deception, and it's a crazy friendship. If only you knew.
Yeah. Well, they'll be stronger after this though, because they seem to have, because like
unless Mary start dealing with Robert.
Oh, child, I forgot about Eleanor. But Eleanor said she over him. That's what she said. She walked over and she was like, "I used to want you. I no longer do." Seemed like that was genuine. Like she realized like your character is not what I would like. That's happened to me before. Like I remember being stuck on a guy in my early 20s, stuck on that man. And then when he circled back around, he had a girlfriend, and I didn't realize that he was just so, it just made me lose all
the veil of ignorance was lifted.
Yeah, because he was just trying to be in my face, doing all kinds of things. And I just was like, that I could have been her. Like I was stuck on this guy for all these years, and that could have been me. And it just made me just no longer have desire for him. So she could have seen something in him with all this drinking and the way he ain't stand up and be a man about it, that she just was like, yeah, no, this could have been me. I could have been the dead wife dealing with this man who can't even get his stuff together. Right. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, straight up. And then speaking of Robert, Mary had a moment to kind of tell him about himself and was like, "You're a branch. You're not a tree." I was like, I need that. You kind of ate with that, sis. Like,
yeah, she did eat.
you're a compilation of everyone else's expectations. I said, what a way to stick it to him. But the way they was looking at each other at the end, I was like, he probably liked that somebody finally saw him.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what's happening? Because the kids that they was having, it looked like she was living in their house.
In their house.
But I don't know. Maybe she's having the birthday party there, but I don't know. I gotta, if anybody's read the book, because we heard that it was a book that this was. How does the book end? Does the book end like this? And what's this whole thing? What is this piece at the end between Mary and Robert? Like, is there something in there that the book expounds upon? Because it's giving, because ain't nobody's husband safe. He already been look
yeah. He ain't safe. He's stupid. So
I know.
We don't know if the dumb decisions they have stopped. But it was also nice at the end. We hear Eleanor saying, sometimes after heartbreak, you can build a wall up and put yourself on an island and not be open to love. And we see her lean over to her new boo. Nice little chocolate fella right where she need to be at home, honey. Okay.
Girl, I was like, who is this?
On the Nancy boat, baby. I said, okay.
Yeah, whoever that was. I mean, they didn't take his sunglasses off, so I never saw his eyes. I got to see the eyes before I.
They should have let it be her actual husband, since it was just a little pop in.
You said what? That ain't her husband.
I know it's not, but I'm just saying they should have let it be her husband.
Yeah. This man was a little more fine than her husband. Like, her husband's attractive to me. He's an attractive man. Like, I could see it, And I think he's a little younger than her. I always like a woman reaching back just a little bit. Just a little bit. And so I like their relationship, but this man, I don't know. He looked like he looked like he was top tier,
Yeah. Agreed. But yeah. Anything else on this series?
I don't think so.
Though I will say, I do think that the finale was rushed. I didn't necessarily enjoy it. It was a lot of pieces that they just kind of like rushed and just kind of put together to me. I think this could have been at least one more episode. Not saying it needed to be dragged out too much longer, but it's like the end had so much built up momentum. It was just kind of like, and here you go, and stepping, and now it's all done. And it was kind of like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. One thing we didn't talk about is the moment, though, that Eleanor came there and to save her, because she called and dropped the phone. Yes. And she's like, the dead zone. You have me in this dead zone. And she's like, dead zone. Eleanor turns around and she knows what she's talking about. But I was just like, the way she knocked him over with that car and did not like make sure that man
He was
down
dead.
for the count. Like
Yes.
you would have had the car sitting, the tire would have had to be on top of him. He can't get up, even if he is
Literally.
alive. Like,
yes, on his leg,
killing me slowly. You
yes.
know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, on the way there, why you didn't call the police, girl?
Right.
You calling the son. Give a message to the detective.
Detective bitch
call
ass.
The police. Call the police. We don't need the detective. We need the police.
Yeah, whoever. I agree. I thought the police were just gonna come on to that scene at the end. And I also thought that they would arrest him. I didn't think he was going to be dead. But I'm like, bruh, you know.
That was crazy.
And even
but
like
she was like, bah, bah, bah.
Yeah. And Mary had the little stab wound herself. I'm like, at a minimum, they could have had her walking past the detective with her little thing, just side-eyeing her, like, ho. Like, side-eyeing her. Like, I needed that detective to be back in that scene. I was so pissed off. You know, that's how much I want to be right, I guess. when I'm saying,
it was rushed. It was rushed. It was still so many pieces they could have put in there to just have a better ending. So I enjoyed the series, but the ending was like underwhelming for me. I was like, this is not how you end a series like this.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Even the last episode, I just feel like because some of the creative choices to how to end it would have called for more screen time if there had been just more in there, you know, like if he hadn't been killed and we had to see some things play out or whatever. Because even the whole thing of him killing, or like not killing, but overdosing the daughter, like we need that to be untangled, or we need the evidence to be shown, or at least a nod in the direction that the folks are going to start believing her. I mean, I guess they will start looking into it after he done been realized as a killer. But I think also it's difficult in a situation where you killed him and you were the person that was saying he was the killer, and then you end up killing him. It's like you're the person doing all of this stuff. Like, let it be that you're stabbed and they see you're stabbed and they came and they arrested him, and then they find all the evidence and then they find it for themselves, as opposed to you just killing him completely, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded the more screen time to just get those things fleshed out personally. Even if that's not how it ends in the book, it's just like for cinematic reasons, give it to me.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I guess that is all for Imperfect Women on Apple TV, starring Kerry Washington. Who's the other lady? Kate Moss. Not Kate Moss. Is it Kate Moss? I don't know, y'all. All them ladies, they did an excellent job overall. Excellent series, I would say. We have some other things up on our channel, including $1 Million Secret. We have Beyond the Villa from Love Island, Perfect Match, and the next season of Love Island are coming up in the next couple of months. So make sure you stay tuned and check us out. Alrighty.
And Survivor.
Bye. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Survivor. Bye.
All right. Bye.